Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of our show. Just to mention our sponsors for the evening: Shredded Meal Plans, Dark Planning and Beauty, Professional Property Maintenance, Impact Northern Ireland, Platinum Preservation Northern Ireland, Phoenix Cars Northern Ireland, and finally EDM Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the show so far tonight, make some noise! And now we are ready for 3 rounds in the cage conflict, amateur middleweight division. Introducing first to you, fighting out of the blue corner, representing SPG Cork, making his debut tonight. Please welcome Sean McCarthy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Fire Academy Ireland, and making his 8th appearance inside the cage tonight. Please welcome Gareth McCormac.
Sean McCarthy fighting out of SPG Cork, making his amateur debut against a man who is no stranger to the cage conflict cage. Gareth McCormac, a 2-time title challenger here at Cage Conflict. Another big win tonight. Could put him front and center once again for a shot at the belt. You can see straight away the karate background of McCarthy, that stance in and out, using the leg kick more as a jab.
You know, Gareth's doing the right thing here, attacking a guy who, from orthodox, attacking a southpaw. He's leading with that big right kick and that right hand sharp down the middle. Very interesting set of styles here.
Oh,
that is a big, big head kick from Gareth, but ends up on bottom. Good recovery back up here and putting his opponent against the cage.
Didn't seem to faze McCarthy too much.
McCarthy turned him around very well there in a strong body lock position. Going to be quite difficult though with a body lock against the taller man, but Gareth, as you see, was able to turn it around there.
And it's the perfect game plan being implemented here by McCormac. Fighting against the guy who's primarily a striker, comes from that karate background, a 2-time European champion. Take away his most dangerous tools, that being his strikes, put him on his back and go to work from there.
Yeah, well, in saying that, Gareth wasn't doing too bad on the feet there. He's landing some good strikes, but Phil, you're right. If you're going against a guy with a strong pedigree in striking, you put him where he's not comfortable.
Has to be wary of the guillotine here. Arm in, guillotine.
That's an arm in guillotine, but the hand position just isn't where it needs to be. He's let go of that, and Gareth is back in on a deep single leg here. In the previous exchange there, Gareth actually took a big shot. Looked at wobbling a wee bit, but he seems to have recovered well. And he's back in, locked the hands, and he's got McCarthy down to the mat.
McCarthy trying to use that cage, trying to scoot back and get to his feet. Does a good job to get back up, but McCormac unrelenting with the pressure here.
He doesn't quite have the body lock, Gareth, and McCarthy's doing well with his left hand to keep an underhook. He might be able to use that underhook to turn Gareth around, but again, Gareth's head pressure and head position is very strong here, so he's making things difficult for McCarthy.
Nice work with the knees right into the meat of the thighs from McCormac here.
Yeah, he's just used that underhook to break off the clinch and separate.
Those push kicks attacking the knee from McCarthy.
You know, he's very rangy, McCarthy.
Oh, good shot over the top.
Excellent range control by McCarthy. He doesn't set those kicks up, McCarthy. He just throws them from the hip. Very nice. He's got very good range with all weapons here. His jab and his cross are very good, and you know, to be honest, they both look very comfortable on the feet.
Yeah, fantastic first round. Both men landed big shots there.
Yep. Both guys look fresh coming into the second here.
Nice kick to the midsection.
That was a beautiful left body kick. Again, he's just using that like as a shotgun. Throws it from the hip very fast, McCarthy.
Just that constant in and out, attacking the knee, but lovely straight there from McCormac.
Yeah, he's landing that straight every time.
Good head movement to get away from the hook thrown by McCarthy.
You know, McCarthy is very light on his feet. He's so light and he's so flexible on his feet that he's making Gareth almost look stationary.
Not
like he's
big
not
shot.
moving.
That's such a difficult movement, a difficult style to get a read on.
It is. Lovely entry into the takedown here. Looks like Gareth has got both hands clasped. Looks like it should be a pretty standard takedown from here. Ends up in top half guard.
Right in front of his corner too.
This is a good position for Gareth, and he's going to want to look to transition here.
And again, he's not rushing any of his work. He's taking his time. He's solidifying the position before he does anything else.
Yeah, he's in a good position. He doesn't need to rush anything here.
Yep.
You know, if anything, he wants to cement the position, let McCarthy scramble a bit, waste a bit of energy, posture up, through some strikes, and he'll start transitioning to the back from here. It's a very good position for Gareth.
Midway point of the second round. McCormac on top.
You know, McCarthy's going to want to look to dig his left underhook here to create a bit of space, and that will allow him to get his knees out and scramble back to the cage and up to his feet. But as you can see here, Gareth, a lot of head pressure. It's making it very difficult for him to move, but there we are. He's back up. He's done very well to get up there, McCarthy.
You wonder just how much energy he had to expend to get up there. And he's starting to redden up that outside thigh of McCormac.
Yes.
That 1-2 every time.
You know, he has a shot, and he's landing it every single time.
Interestingly, though, it's McCarthy who shoots in on McCormac.
Yeah. Gareth looking very comfortable here in a split stance with a strong overhook. Looking to wrap the neck a bit. If anything, it creates a bit of space for Gareth to turn out, break off and strike, or even come back under for his own wrestling. This is really good work from Gareth here.
Strong position to finish the round here from McCormac.
Yeah, I mean, McCarthy had two underhooks there. It was a bit optimistic of Gareth to try and duck under for another takedown, but it was a very good job, a very good end of a strong round for Gareth, I'd say.
Yeah, unquestionably. He looked very, very calm, very assured in there, and every time he was getting off that 1-2, it was landing for him. That right in particular on the movement now. He seems to be, he's downloaded the data a little bit more.
Yeah, I would agree.
McCarthy.
Again, both fighters look relatively fresh, which is what I like to see. It's a sign of good preparation.
McCarthy's still very, very dangerous with that in and out movement.
Lovely feints from Gareth here. Gareth is just pawing with this left hand here, and he's actually just trying to set up the right cross, which again is the main weapon when you're fighting a southpaw.
Lots of push kicks and front kicks being thrown by McCarthy.
That is a beautiful and very fast left body kick from McCarthy. McCarthy's very good at skirting the fence.
Yeah.
He's never stationary, never in one single place, and he's actually surprisingly again in for a single leg, and it's a really good attempt here, but Gareth showing very good balance to stay on his feet.
Right in front of us here in our broadcast position.
Yep.
McCormac again doesn't look under pressure, reverses the position. Right now exhibiting some fantastic control.
Yeah, this is good positioning for Gareth.
And he's
although there's not much by the way of offense that you can get off when you're in this kind of position, Gareth has actually got a strong overhook position. He should look to let go of that and come underneath with the underhook, but again there, McCarthy very good on the exit.
It wasn't far away with a head kick there, but again that right hand just pings right down the middle.
Yeah. McCarthy with a little less pop in his strikes here in the tail end of this third round. Big strike from Gareth there. I think both guys are feeling a wee bit fatigued here. There's a lot less output. Gareth with a bit of a telegraphed takedown there.
A minute left in the third and final round. A takedown and then solidifying position would be huge here for McCormac.
Especially in such a close round. I think Gareth's got his hands clasped here, so it should be a relatively straightforward takedown here, unless McCarthy can split the stance, but no.
Big takedown. Taking the wind right out of the seals of McCarthy.
Gareth just looking to push that knee down of McCarthy to progress into half guard. McCarthy.
You have to give him credit. Every time he's been in these positions, he's finding a way to get himself back up.
Yeah, and doing so without giving up the back,
yeah,
which is really impressive. So, and he's coming off these, he's exiting these clinches well and looking to get back to his strong suite of striking here.
Oh, big shot
strikes.
to finish, and right down the middle again.
That's a strong finish for Gareth there. Great fight from both men.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All judges have in favor of the winner